Hello, people. Tonight I want to talk about rich people versus poor people. Now, this rival been going on for centuries now. That the rich people was considered to be like aristocrats and from royalty and have a lot of money, of course, and the poor people was considered to be peasants and slaves and just homeless and just bottom of the barrel kind of people. Well, the thing is, the difference between, other than money and class, the difference between rich people and poor people is like rich people, if you see a rich person, most of them, they don't really, we're smart rich people. Okay, let me put it to you that way. They don't usually buy expensive stuff. You'll see them buy stuff from, believe it or not, like where I'm at right now, Walmart. They'll buy stuff from Walmart. They don't go to the top of the line stuff and buy expensive clothes and whatnot because they trying to conserve their money. They don't want to be poor. They don't want to be like the poor people. They don't want to be peasants, quote unquote. Now, for the poorer people or poor people, when we get money, what we do is we go crazy with it. We buy expensive stuff, expensive cars, expensive clothes, and we neglect some of our bills. And the next thing you know, we're back to where we started from. Now, I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm not saying one is really smarter than the other. It's just that it's like, it's basically the rich people always gonna be on top most of the time. I'll tell you why. Because when you see people coming from the gutter, coming from poverty, and make their way to the top, their friends, their family, or even society try to always bring them down, and I call them crabs. And they like to bring them down. Like they want a helping hand. They envy you. They want to see you fail and whatnot, but they don't try to lift you up so you could do better for your community and try to lift your community up. No, they don't do that. Some people like to see you fail. They like to see you just fall on your butt, and that's not right because you're supposed to help out your community, like I said, and make things better for your family. Now, for the rich people, an old rich man once told me, you know how you don't become poor? Not to be one, don't be one of them. Meaning that if you have somebody who always have their hands out and always have problems and always want money and this and that and the other, if you keep helping that person out, you're going to end up poor, and then they're going to basically forget you. Now, you have some people who actually call you when they want something, call you when they need something, and when you can't help them, what do? You don't hear from them. You don't hear from them. You don't get a phone call. You don't get a text. You don't get a letter, or anything. And to sidetrack for a little bit, in my opinion, it's not really the rich versus the poor anymore nowadays. It's basically us as American citizens against the government. But that's for another story, because to me, it's not about black against white, white against Asians, or whatever the case may be. It's the government. Because think about it: if the government will fail right now, if everything goes to hell right now, who you think the government gonna help? Not you, not me, not the guy next door, not the guy in the next city. What they're gonna do is help themselves. That's exactly what's going to happen. But anyway, back to poor versus rich, or versus poor. What I'm saying is that for the rich people, for the poor people, you have to basically conserve your money, be smart with your money, look into the future, look at the big picture. Don't look at don't look at the short term. Don't look at, oh, I'm going to get this, I'm going to be flossing, or I'm going to get that, you know, just to show off for your damn friends. Now, you have to live within your means. You have to stay in your lane. It's like Chris Rock once said this, you know why horses wear blinders? So they can run their own race. Now, if you can run your own race, you'll be fine in life. Don't worry about what the next person have and what you don't have. Be grateful for what you have, and try not to be down on yourself. Try not to rob or steal from one another and whatnot. And selling drugs out on the street, I know you have to do what you got to do, but it only can take you but so far. And then what kind of message you gonna send to your children? Oh, daddy was a hustler, mommy was a hustler, but they in jail. I'm gonna be just like them, and the cycle just continue to turn and turn and turn. And for the rich people, if you really want to make good for yourselves and whatnot, you should help out the poor community. You know, like with food, or with, you know, if you have job opportunities, that's fine. There's a lot of people, unfortunate people, who can't get a job because of their circumstances in the past. Doesn't make them a bad person. They made one big mistake, and they just trying to make things right for themselves. So we all need to come together as one community, one world, and make it a better life for our children, our children's children, our children's children. And life would be so much better. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.